A Ripple and Cardano partnership. No, you heard me correctly. What would that mean for XRP and ADA holders? Along with stablecoin supply hitting all-time highs, crypto market is looking...
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Yep, you're seeing it on the screen. But before we get into that, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Maybe I'll share it beginning of the next video. Who came first? It was Brandon. The oldest comments are in the bottom. Newest ones are on the top. There's proof for you. I know Brandon was first this time around. MJ Cafe Crepe. I love me some crepes. Says, Klaus, it seems I found you by accident a while ago. Now I'm addicted to your energy and honesty. Yes, I bring you the news, whether it's good or bad, happy or sad. Today, mostly good news. Like a lot of good news, a little sprinkling of bad news. Just a little sprinkle. Alex Deal says, pay attention to XRP dropping to 91 cents soon. Prepare some money. Is there going to be a price test of $1? Are we going to be able to breach that dollar? I don't know. I mean, I got to be honest with you. We're sitting here a few days above $1, holding pretty strong, even while volume's coming down. That's good news, man. All right, now why is the heat map a little weird looking? Well, because I got a 7-day chart up on the screen. I just thought I'd be cool. Kind of show you over the 7 days visually what's been bad. ETH, blah. We're going to talk about ETH because ETH has got some things going on. BNB, same thing. Aptos, ooh, that's deep in the red as well. But look who's the deepest in the green. XRP still up 76% right now, sitting at $1.09. Yo, that's pretty legit action. Oh, and look who's right next to XRP. That would be Cardano's ADA. Yeah. We're going to talk about that because there is a lot to unpack, and then we're going to talk XRP price. But first, Ethereum unlikely to hit 4,000 by December amid investor skepticism. Yeah, there was some really cool data here I'm going to share with you regarding this. And ETH is almost looking like the laggard here, right? I just showed you on the heat map right here that ETH over this last week when things have really been pretty good, not hot here, okay? So anyways, getting back to the whole ETH thing. Analysis uses probability density functions and cumulative distribution functions to gauge the likelihood of ETH reaching certain price levels. The likelihood of ETH crossing 4,000 by December 27th is estimated at just 10%. ETH didn't do much when it comes to the ETFs, all right? ETFs happened right around here, and the price action forum was meh. The build-up into it, right? The rumor action on the ETFs is where ETH made its money, right? Going from 2,300 to, what everyone? Yeah, touching 4,000. But ETH hitting 4,000, you'd have to see like a 30% gain, and I don't know. It's been such a laggard here as of late. That's going to be a hard one to see. Now, here's some good news for you. See, the ETH was the bad news. So the bad news doesn't always apply to like XRP. It could be bad news for anything, but it's just like it's a big thing in the market. So I wanted to share that with you. Stablecoin supply hits record 176.2 billion. I think the actual number got up to 180 at its peak, 180 or 181. Stablecoin market cap growth after Trump's win. While the overall stablecoin supply has reached new heights, top such assets have also seen significant growth. In fact, data compiled by CoinMarketCap shows that Tether experienced a market cap increase of 7%, adding 8 billion since the 5th. Circle's USDC grew almost by 6% with nearly 2 billion during that same time period. And by the way, if you want to check this out and all the other articles, it's all linked in the description below. Alongside growing market cap, CryptoQuant's latest analysis also revealed that the USDT net flow to exchanges has reached a new record of 1.8 billion. This surge in stablecoin inflows is a considerable increase of buying power. Investors are gearing up for potential market moves. This is what they said. The substantial inflow of stablecoins into exchanges brings a high amount of purchasing power, which could drive demand for BTC and other cryptocurrencies, especially if this capital is deployed strategically. So now you've got you've got stablecoin cash being built up at exchanges ready to go. This is, like I said, this is going to come in waves. You're not going to see like just an insane like green candlestick after green candlestick after green candlestick. You're going to see some corrections. You're going to see some profit taking. You're going to see some short-term poop, but you're going to get lots of good news. So stablecoins hot. Oh, by the way, this is that the data from them right here. If you want to check it out, just it's all there. Ripple's David Schwartz and Cardano's Charles Hoskinson discuss collaboration amid past tensions, hinting at future developments. The unexpected dialogue comes amidst rising tensions between XRP and Cardano communities, suggesting more united front may emerge. Hoskinson noted, our conversation explored the future of privacy technology, highlighting a common interest that could bridge past divides. I got to be honest with you here. I think we all could agree that a partnership between the two would be better than the two fighting each other. And you're seeing this. We talked about this earlier today, about how there was already some mergers happening. That there's companies out there buying other crypto companies. Crypto.com was the one this morning. I'll have that video linked at the end in case you didn't see it, because the algos, they basically took a big shit on it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't make it spicy or juicy enough. I don't fucking know. Either way, you're seeing companies do this where mergers, acquisitions are happening in partnerships like this. And this is good because this is a way to not only survive, but thrive during a bull run too, right? Because now you start doing this, you have a synergist effect. It's not 1 + 1 = 2, it's 1 + 1 = 3. It's one thing if you're drinking a little bit of Jack Daniels. Now, mind you, you smell like it the next day because it does come through your pores because it's deep, dark liquor, okay? So you got a little Jack Daniels one day. And then the other day, you're doing a whole bunch of tasty rips. Maybe bong rips. I don't know. Maybe whatever your whole thing is. Maybe you like snow cones, okay? You got a big snow cone, okay? Whatever. Now, you know how you handle each one of those individually. What if you mix them together and get crossfaded? I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying imagine how you would feel, right? It's not 1 + 1 = 2 anymore. It's 1 + 1 = 3. There's a synergy. That's the potential that we have here. Now, in the past, Charles has been rough on XRP. Not so much Ripple too bad. I mean, he's been rough on Ripple, but he's been really rough on XRP and the XRP community. So, I mean, I don't know if they would welcome him with open arms, but the deal is this. If it brings you juicy price action, who the hell cares? We talked about wins being wins on this channel, and how you get across the finish line doesn't matter as long as you cross and you win, whether you win by 1 point or 10 points. So if it means, making a deal with the devil Charles, so fucking what? If it prints green candlesticks up on the screen, suck my ass, it's freaking awesome. I don't care. You can make a deal with Helen Keller for all I fucking care. And if it pumps the shit out of it, damn, that's fucking awesome. Way to go, Helen Keller. You're not making a deal with Helen Keller, but you get my point. The recent communication between David Schwartz, Charles Hoskinson marks a significant moment in cryptocurrency landscape. Historically, there have been contentious exchanges between the two communities, driven largely by Hoskinson's critical comments regarding Ripple's legal battles with the SEC. The Ripple team has always responded rather than being the aggressor. Charles has definitely been the aggressor. Remember, Charles is also the one, too, that started the whole ADA pump by saying that he was going to be important in DC when it comes to stuff. None of that has been substantiated yet, by the way. No one has found any credible link from DC. It's only come from Charles. So, yeah, what do you think? I mean, this is such a big thing here. Would you want to see this happen? Do you give a shit as long as price-wise? Do you want to tell Charles just to kick rocks? XRP can do it on its own. Ripple can do it on its own. XRP. Let me know down below. I'm seriously very curious what you think on this. Now, let's get to the price. All right, we're getting some support. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, was it a little bit, nicer when it was $1.17 earlier? Yeah, of course. But everyone, we're holding the dollar, and you can't expect every move to be rocket ship. I mean, look, even over the last 7 days, up 57%. And during that time, look, we've had lower prices. We've had it test down to that 101. We've talked about some of those big candlesticks that happen. So this is healthy. I'm happy, very happy that XRP is holding its price as the volume is starting to peel down. It's still much higher than what it normally is. But the volume, the hysteria is starting to come down. So if the hysteria and the volume is coming down and the price is still holding strong, what does that tell you, everyone? We might actually have some new floor support for XRP, and that would be freaking awesome. Now, to really test that floor support, you're going to need a couple negative events that really kind of push those candlesticks on down to see if you're able to hold it, right? But I don't think we're in that right now. There's so much good shit going on that honestly, the only bad thing, right, that I could see like in the near term, like the next couple weeks, in terms of odds, I'll go by things that I think are most likely to happen and least likely. Most likely to happen would be you have shitty inflation data coming in, and all of a sudden the Fed has to pause, right? That'd be the next couple weeks with CPI data. Thanksgiving would be another one. Low volume during Thanksgiving. Low volume, people taking profits for the holidays. We know how that goes, right? We've seen that at the end of the year too. Again, not as strong as the first one. Moving on down, like Middle East stuff. Middle East has been calm. It's calm is in quotes. Calm is meaning shit isn't escalating crazy to where it's pulling down risk asset markets. Gold softened up quite a bit, right? So people have thought, well, if the gold rally goes back on, then it's going to hurt the crypto rally. Well, gold right now is still really juicy, but it's looking very much like the crypto chart, right? It hit its peak, it's come back, and now it's found like a new level. So I don't see that as a big thing. It's honestly, it's Thanksgiving low volume, is probably one of those things that we need to really pay attention to along with CPI data. And let's be real here. We both know that the crypto market could always take a big dump on itself and shed 20 to 30% like that. We've seen it happen. So I just don't see, though, the likelihood of that being high right now. And I don't think it would have the same impact. I think a bearish event that we had last year that rocked the markets 20 to 30% on the downside like that would maybe only have a 5, 10, maybe 15% pull on the market now. The market is way stronger now. And you've seen this change take place over the last couple of years. It started with what? Getting the bad actors out of the way, right? We talked about that since the beginning for you longtime OG fans out there, that we needed to flush the poop out. That's why I covered the Celsius bankruptcy from day one. The moment they went insolvent, I covered that story because I knew it would be crypto herpes and it would be the start of something, and that once we got through all the shit, the market would be better. Well, guess what? Not only was it Celsius, it was Kyle Davies and Su Zhu. Oh, we had Sam Bankman-Fried, we had CZ, we had Do Kwon. I mean, I could just keep going on and on and on and on. But those actors are gone. And the market looks really good. Stablecoin, all-time high. Stablecoins at exchanges, all-time high. Like, this is freaking good stuff, and it's coming in waves. So as the market does its corrections and it's testing, and there's going to be profit taking. Holy shit, there's going to be profit taking. So as the market goes through that, guess what? You still have waves of money built in over here and over here that is ready to come in. And you still have conservative money. And I'm not talking about politically conservative. I'm talking about financially conservative money. I'm talking about the people out there that are like the most boring investors out there. They love CDs. They love boring, lame shit like that. And they're going to be like, oh, I keep hearing about this crypto thing. Maybe I should get into it and put my money in. I'm currently earning a juicy 2% on my CDs. And I see these crypto guys over there are earning 20 to 30%, so suck my balls. Yeah, and you're going to see that happen in waves. And these waves are going to happen as we get clearer regs. As we get other countries out there, there's a Polish candidate, right? That's going on a whole Trump BTC platform. You start getting other countries in there, other companies. I reported on that video earlier. Remember I told you the algorithm took a big poop on it? Well, I reported on that earlier, how big companies are also adding to their books, which is going to make other companies want to add it to their books because they don't want to miss out on the fact that this asset is earning more than almost everything else out there in terms of a store of value. Yes, is it risky? But those players that have gotten into the BTCs and all that have been riding one hell of a high wave. It wasn't long ago that we were talking about $30,000 BTC. It wasn't long ago at all we were talking about being able to buy XRP in the 40-cent range. Things changed, and they changed fast as during these last couple weeks. And we could not see this coming. And even those out there that were thinking bullish, 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 you weren't expecting this because you weren't expecting it also to trickle to other parts of the world. And that's what we're seeing now. So yeah, we could always pull back, but the market is just way stronger, way more matured. And honestly, once we get some regs in and once we get some of these other countries that have been, kind of anti-crypto like the US, well, then guess what? You're going to see even more progress and more capital flow into the markets. How do I end videos? Well, have you ever seen an end of my video? If you're new, no, you haven't. If you have before, you know how it goes, right? Do it with me. Choo-choo, bitches.